But what I do want to say in regards to, I actually think it's a feather in a man's hat when the woman feels like she doesn't necessarily need him in the traditional sense of what need is, but wants him, because that means he's bringing value somewhere else. He's bringing value via another mechanism, like the emotional intelligence that Jay talked about. I think that when somebody wants the companionship of that man, then like I said, it's a feather in their hat. So I don't think necessarily, so when you say need, I think I'd rather have somebody who wants versus need, because need to me, when we talk about need, it means like I can't live without you, or because I need your resources, or I need this, or I need that, versus I want you because I love you, or you compliment me, or you're bringing this and you're making me whatever, That's
if you
why
wait long enough, she'll be making sense. You just gotta wait on it. You just sitting.
Is that what it is? Because
you just
still
gotta
hasn't resonated. I'm still waiting. I'm like,
whatever.
Like,
anyways, you know what you can be waiting on? You could be waiting on friends and expectations. How about that? No, since you still waiting.
That bus still ain't come, dog. Where's that bus at?
Whatever.
Where's my schedule today?
Whatever. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, whatever. I have a valid point. Multiple points.
There was one buried there somewhere.
We're going to have mad women in the comment, probably commenting to my points being valid, because there's a lot of women who think like me, who say, I don't want to need you. I want you. And there's a significant difference between that. And Keke is saying, I don't need you because I'm taking care of the financial piece. I want you in my life.
Okay. I'll say so. Okay, so y'all drawing a distinction that because she doesn't need someone financially, that means that she could need them in other ways. Because that's cap
No,
too,
I'm
right?
saying she's saying they want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want you because you're bringing other value. I don't need this particular thing. The Maslow hierarchy.
No, that's not. No. I'm asking y'all. Okay, it sounds like y'all are assuming that because she makes more money, that she's automatically going to want, that means that she just wants the person because she doesn't need them. And I'm trying to draw the distinction between if y'all feel like the only way a woman can need a man is financially. That's what it sounds like you're saying. Okay, cool. All right, if you're not saying that, that's cool. Because what I'm saying is that, okay, great. Because what I'm saying is other ways that a woman can need a man. It doesn't have to be financially. And so if we're trying to differentiate between she wanting a man or needing a man, I mean, who cares? Did the relationship last or not? We spent so much fucking time in these like word salad shits. Like in 20 some odd years, right? Does it matter? Can you define whether I need my wife or I want my wife? Who's going to draw that distinction for real? After 20 years, I can't even really see my life without her for real. Does that mean I need her or do I just want her? Like, y'all could spend the time doing a semantic dance. Who fucking cares? Did it help? Did it hold the relationship together? Did it make the relationship better? Right? So I get it. Maybe you don't want to interpret your perspective as, I just want my significant other. I don't need them. Cool. Somebody else will make me different. So I don't care about that. I just care about, does it last? Right? And all I'm saying is that to me, that wise young woman tells me that she might understand that value doesn't just come from money. So there may be things that she values in a man that she feels she needs in order to submit to him, even though she makes more money than him. Is that a thing? So regardless of how y'all want to use the word, there are some women who will say that a man, she needs a man to show up a certain type of way. So again, she could say she wants a man to show up a certain
just like she needs dick, she needs this. You could put need anywhere, like you
exactly.
Said, okay? So you know what? We're going to move on because I was like, I see where you're going with this, with the semantics and whatnot. So you know what? Let's talk about expectations, because clearly we had different expectations on what that conversation was about and where we was going with it.